You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the decisions and actions you take today. On our series, You Are Responsible for Your Life, we're going to be looking at the topic, Becoming a Self-Starter. One of the most amazing things you can do for yourself in life is to become a self-starter. Why? Because it's one of the ways you can measure maturity, one of the ways you can measure progress in your life, development in your life. Now, you cannot be useful to others if you are not useful to yourself. You cannot be a contributor to others if you have not grown, if you have not developed. Being a self-starter makes you to be this kind of person where, because you are growing, you are developing, because you are a person of value, you are a person of character, you have positive ethics, you can contribute positively to others. When you become a self-starter, not only will your life change, you'll be able to touch the life of others positively. It's one of the things that when you get involved in, you are so glad that you did. You have to understand that, the person who has a lion's share about your life, who cares about your life more than you, is God. Now, after God, you must be the next shareholder. You must, want to do well. You must like to do well. You must, have a hunger to live a meaningful life, a productive life, a life of impact. You must have that in you. You must have that. I want to be a person of meaning. After God, it must be you. Then if it's you, then you have to understand that responsibility must be embraced by yourself. Now, there are 4 characteristics of a self-starter that I'm going to share with you. And if you can embrace this, there's no way you are going to go back. You are not going to go back to your normal life because you will always keep on evolving, growing, and the more you grow, the more you see the potentials exhibiting themselves. The more you grow, the more you see the beauty. What you thought that you couldn't do, you'll be doing it because you are growing. Your skill acquisition will be getting better. The relationship you have with people will be getting better. And you'll be glad and excited about your life as well, because you are going to be living a life of meaning. Now, the 4 characteristics are: number 1, if you want to become a self-starter, you have to understand that these individuals are self-motivated. They don't wait for people to push them, they push themselves. They don't wait for people to put a demand on themselves, they demand excellence from themselves. There are people who have a reason for doing something. They have a strong reason for doing whatever it is that they are doing. There's a why behind everything they are doing. So they don't wait for people to wake them up. They wake themselves up to get things done. They are self-motivated, always self-driven. They are driven from within because they know the reason why they are doing what they are doing. The number 2 thing is that they always use their initiative. They are very observant people and they take note. They get to a place, look at what is happening, and they will use their initiative to get things done. They use their initiative to get answers, to get results. Now, you have to have developed yourself to a point to be able to be a person who uses their initiative to get things done. These people will always get results no matter where you put them, because they see things differently. And that is one of the attributes, one of the characteristics of being a self-starter. You get to a place and where people cannot see a solution, you come up with one. You ask questions, you get things done. The number 3 thing is that they do things without being supervised. Whether you are there or not, they do what they need to do. They do the right thing. They are not people pleasers. They know what is right to do. They have a kind of excellence, the spirit of excellence operating in them, that they want to do something right because it's the right thing to do. So they are not worried whether somebody is watching over their shoulders or looking above their shoulders or not. They get things done. The number 4 thing is that they always do what is right, because they are driven by value. They are driven by principles. They are driven by conviction. They are driven by beliefs. They will always do what is right per time, irrespective of who is there or who is not. They have a sense of value that we are doing this thing because it's the right thing to do. When you become a self-starter, you will be glad you did, because your life will be experiencing things that you never thought you would experience in life. If you have been getting value from our videos, we would like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, you are a difference maker, and being different is normal. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.